palm-lined streets, neon motel signs, bustling downtown storefronts, and crowded beaches under the Florida sun. The color photographs of 1950s Florida capture a state standing at the crossroads of tradition and modernity. While much of the country knew Florida as a vacation paradise, the people who lived there experienced a decade of rapid growth, changing communities, and expanding opportunities. These images preserve more than scenic landscapes. They document the rhythms of everyday life in a state that was quickly becoming one of America's most dynamic destinations. During the 1950s, Florida's population grew at a remarkable pace. New residents arrived from across the United States, attracted by the warm climate, economic prospects, and promise of a different lifestyle. Cities expanded outward as housing developments replaced open fields and undeveloped land. Small towns grew into thriving communities, while established urban centers became busier with each passing year. Color photographs from the era reveal how ordinary Floridians spent their days. Main streets were lined with family-owned businesses, department stores, barbershops, pharmacies, and restaurants. Saturday shopping trips were an important part of community life, bringing neighbors together in downtown districts filled with activity. Children rode bicycles through newly built neighborhoods, while families gathered for church events, school functions, and local celebrations. Automobiles played a central role in daily life. By the 1950s, car ownership had become common, and Florida's expanding road network encouraged travel both within the state and beyond. Gas stations, roadside diners, motor courts, and drive-in theaters became familiar sights along major highways. The automobile helped reshape the landscape, making beaches, parks, and tourist attractions more accessible than ever before. Many of the decade's most memorable photographs feature colorful cars parked along palm-lined boulevards or beside bustling beachfront promenades. Florida's economy was supported by a combination of old and new industries. Agriculture remained one of the state's most important economic pillars. Vast citrus groves produced millions of oranges and grapefruits each year, helping establish Florida's reputation as the nation's leading citrus producer. Farmers also cultivated vegetables, sugarcane, and other crops that supplied markets across the country. In rural areas, cattle ranching continued a tradition that stretched back generations. Fishing was another significant industry, particularly in coastal communities along both the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf Coast. Commercial fishermen brought in fresh catches that supported local economies and supplied restaurants and markets. Harbors, docks, and fishing boats appear frequently in photographs from the period, offering a glimpse into a way of life closely tied to Florida's waterways.
Tourism was becoming increasingly important as visitors flocked to the state throughout the year. Before the era of massive theme parks, tourists were drawn by natural attractions, beaches, fishing resorts, and unique roadside destinations. Cities such as Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Tampa, and St. Petersburg welcomed growing numbers of travelers seeking sunshine and recreation. Hotels and motels competed for attention with colorful signs and eye-catching architecture, many of which became symbols of mid-century Florida. Leisure activities reflected the state's outdoor culture. Swimming, boating, fishing, and picnicking were among the most popular pastimes. Public beaches were often crowded on weekends, while parks and waterfront areas served as gathering places for families. Sports also played an important role in community life, with local baseball games, fishing tournaments, and recreational events attracting participants and spectators alike. The photographs also reveal a state in transition. Modern buildings rose alongside older structures, and new subdivisions appeared where farmland had once dominated the landscape. Air conditioning was becoming more common, allowing homes, businesses, and hotels to operate more comfortably during Florida's hot summers. Technological advances and consumer goods were gradually changing how people lived, worked, and spent their free time.